Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is Friday and this is the second video that is a new release on the channel today. Every Friday I like to go through and do as many new releases as I can do. This is the second and unfortunately the final one that I'll be doing because I am going to go see a show later on tonight and I still have to shower before I do that. But that's okay because I found the time to watch Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Hey, just before we get started, I just want to let you know that if you like the video, please consider subscribing. It's a really huge help. Thanks. Tom Clancy's Without Remorse was released in 2021. It was written by Taylor Sheridan and Will Staples and directed by Stefano Sollima. So, first of all, no spoilers, because spoilers are dumb. Okay, no spoilers. But, Amazon's doing this weird thing with all of Tom Clancy's stuff. And it's starting to kind of feel like it might be a multiverse. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Tom Clancy stuff. I haven't read the novels yet. I may in the future, because I do love Jack Ryan, which, by the way, has 2 seasons on Amazon so far, and it stars John Krasinski, and it is quite wonderful. So if you do have the time, check out Jack Ryan. I will be revisiting that soon, and then I'll upload my reviews after I rewatch it. But I did really like Jack Ryan, so I went into this with high hopes, right? Because they did really well with Jack Ryan, so maybe they do well here. Let's just say I was wrong to think that. That's on me. I was really excited to watch this because I really like Jack Ryan. This is not Jack Ryan. It is not the same. Now, Jack Ryan is split over 2 seasons so far. I believe there is a 3rd in production, but I could be wrong. And this is just a solo film. Well, sort of. There is a sequel to it that is supposed to come out in the near future. Same cast, I guess, and everything like that. And it's supposed to follow him creating Rainbow Six, which, again, I really don't know a whole lot about. Although I hope that means that we might see John Ryan there. Jack Ryan? Jack Ryan, wow. We might see Jack Ryan there too. That'd be really helpful, but I don't know if it will. So essentially this follows a man. His name is John Kelly, and he has a wife who is pregnant. And basically there's this guy going around who is killing Navy SEALs, and they go to shoot him in bed, but it turns out to be his wife. So now his wife is dead, including the unborn baby. And then John freaks out, and John's like, I'm gonna kill everybody and figure out like who did it or whatever. Which is an idea. It's an okay idea. I like the idea. But the issue, right, is that there's so many movies about like this exact thing happening, and they're all like the same, where like it's a cool concept, but none of them ever really hit it very well. And this is the same. There's really nothing special about this movie. Not that I think it's necessarily bad. Like, it's still entertaining, especially if you like action movies. This is definitely a good one for you. I mean, the scene in the trailer is in the movie that I really like, so I'll talk about it because it's in the trailer. Where you see Michael B. Jordan set a car on fire and then open the door and sit inside with the guy in there, and I'm like that was a really cool scene. I really like that scene a lot. And I was really impressed with how they did that. The set pieces are really cool. I don't even know if this is necessarily on location. A big part of me thinks it's not on location and that it's their own set they build, especially for that the big shootout scene. I'm pretty confident that is actually not on location. I think that is a set, and it's a good set. And I think that for the most part, the special effects are pretty good, like with the airplane crash and stuff, which is also in the trailer, so I can talk about that. But I think overall, the issue that I hear is the story is very weak, right? And the ending, there's a twist. There's a lot of twists in Tom Clancy stuff. And the twist is okay. I kind of saw it coming, but it was okay. It wasn't the best twist. I think the twist at the end of Jack Ryan Season 2 is pretty good, whereas this was kind of weak in comparison. And again, I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I really don't. I think it's fine. But I don't know. It could have been done better. And I hope that the second one's better. I really do, because one big thing about this movie that I really enjoyed was Michael B. Jordan. I think he was wonderful, and I think he gave a stellar performance. But that, if you give a really good actor a crappy script, it's not going to be good, right? That's why when you go to see a Jim Carrey movie, some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. And you're like, well, that's weird because Jim Carrey is a great actor. You know that, right? You've seen him do incredible things on screen. And then you watch him in another movie and you're like, wow, that was really quite bad. And you're like, yeah, It's because the writer or the director, or I should say, weren't good. So I'm assuming at least the writing or the directing here is bad. I think the directing was fine. I think the issue would probably be the writers, and I don't even necessarily think it's necessarily the screenplay that's the problem. Well, that too. There's a lot of obvious and dumb lines, especially like the airplane scene when Michael B. Jordan's like, brace. It's like, yeah, no crap. And he says it like 20 times. And then, like, I don't know, the story is where I think the issue mainly lies, right? It's just not a very good, sturdy story, which definitely is a problem. I'm only going to talk about one actor today. I'm going to talk about Michael B. Jordan as John Kelly. I think he was, again, really stellar. I think he was really, really good in this role, and it's a role made for him, really, it is, because this is all him. This is all raw Michael B. Jordan, and I love Michael B. Jordan, I really do. And I really, really am hoping that it gets better. I hope the second one gets better. I'm not looking forward to watching it, though. I'm really not. This one just wasn't. It didn't hit the right spot for me. I don't know what anybody else said. I haven't checked critics' review or anything like that, but I didn't really like it as much as I thought it was going to, at the very least. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give Tom Clancy's Without Remorse a B-. Really not a very solid film. It's still entertaining for those who like action films, but if you like films that have interesting and compelling stories that are going to keep you entertained for hours, this is not it. It's almost 2 hours long, and it's just like it feels like it drags a lot, especially after like the mid of the second act. It just really is like, and the ending is like not very good, but not very bad. It's really annoying. It's a solidly mediocre film. But if you guys like this review and any movie reviews, I release movie reviews every single day of every single week. Make sure you guys are subscribing. It's a huge help. We're really getting somewhere. We're growing. We're at 111 at the date of posting this, and I'd love to get to 120 soon. When I get to 150, which will hopefully be within the next month, I will dress up like Spider-Man, and I will go shopping and buy a DC comic relic. So if you want to see that, subscribe. Also, like the video, like the video. Share it if you want to with your friends. I like sharing YouTube videos with my friends. I do it all the time. So consider doing that. But thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. It's a huge help. And as always, keep watching movies and television. Stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.